getting fed up with it. We're sick of, trade all that for a win right now.
What the Falcons saw in 1996 was a glimmer.
You gotta love this, you gotta love it.
A glimmer of strength for the future. No doubt last season was a trying one for the Falcons, but through that trial, the Falcons emerged stronger.
Anderson, 10, 5, Anderson, touchdown! Jamal Anderson, a 9-yard touchdown run on the draw.
With unyielding desire tempered by the frustration of losing, the Falcons relied on a potent mixture of anger and emotion that shone through even the toughest circumstances.
10, 5, Jamal Anderson, touchdown!
As the Falcons march into next season's challenges, they are ready to begin a winning tradition.
This is a very exciting day for the Atlanta Falcons Football Club, and the fans of our football team here in Atlanta. Dan Reeves won more games than any active coach in the National Football League. I'm excited today to say that we are lucky enough to have that man here be the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons.
Dan Reeves has never relied on luck to be a winner. With a blend of discipline and experience unmatched in the NFL, Reeves is the league's winningest active coach and a proven champion.
Winning is the name of the game. It's something that gets me excited. And that's, I think, what keeps you in the game, keeps you involved, is the challenge that you have. And this is a challenge. And I think to be able to do it in what you would call, quote, home, is more exciting. Well, I think everybody looks at home as somebody coming in here and trying to take something away from you. This is our place. We got to make this a tough place to play. And the fans have to feel a part of that too. If anything, they are more responsible for you having an advantage at home.
Falcons are number one! I love them all the way! Yeah, baby, yeah!
There's so little difference between winning and losing. Any little thing that you might do that makes a difference could give you the edge.
Let's go! Hit on three. 1, 2, 3, hit!
To know when you walk on the field that we are as prepared as anybody can possibly be prepared, and we're not going to be surprised by anything, that's a great motivator.
With an abundance of confidence that comes only from winning, Coach Reeves does not motivate his players with hype. He simply perpetuates a winning desire.
The guy that you're playing across from, seeing if you can whip him. And you got to gain confidence, guys, of watching that on film, because confidence is hard to come by. But when we go out there on Sunday night, you got to be confident you can win that one-on-one battle with that guy across from you. We have 11 guys out there feeling that same way. Then we got a chance to win that battle. The only way to have fun in this business is to win.
Yes! Love it, man. That's the way you got to win. You know what? They shouldn't have been that close.
In 1996, the Atlanta Falcons had to suffer hard knocks to build strength. And strength of will, character, and composure were needed to see them through a tough early season.
But you get the feeling have no punch. I've seen a lot of bad football games. It doesn't have to hurt for the Falcons.
In Week 8 against the reigning world champion Dallas Cowboys, the Falcons needed more intensity and emotion than they had had all season. Giving and taking hit after hit left the Falcons battered, but despite a heroic effort, Dallas prevailed.
Touchdown, Dallas. Came back
with a vengeance on that drive.
Week 9 proved to be another test of fortitude as the Falcons faced the other Super Bowl 30 participant, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Despite a bitter loss 1 week before, the Atlanta Falcons' will never wavered.
Throws the slant. It is complete for the touchdown to Bert Emanuel. The Falcons are a point away from tying the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The Steelers' Jerome Bettis proved to have a will of his own, however, as the Falcons' fate was fixed.
Norm Johnson hasn't missed the point after all year. You don't anticipate him missing it here. Here's a snap. Tom Zach kick is up, and it is good. So it'll be another back-breaking, heart-breaking loss.
Confidence, desire, and motivation were hard to come by Week 10 as the Falcons faced the playoff-bound Panthers.
Bates is 7 yards deep, gonna bring it out. Across the 10 to the 15 to the 20. Is out to the 30 into the 31. He fumbles the ball, and Atlanta has recovered.
Bobby Hebert found his comfort zone as he deftly led the Falcons' attack.
Complete to Burton at the 10, at the 5. Burton dives for the touchdown.
Determination ruled as the Falcons' offense rolled and the Atlanta defense ceased to have mercy.
This could be the day, dare I say it. Falcons lead 20-10. Hebert on a draw play. Anderson runs left side. Anderson takes it out to the corner. 25-20. Has some blocking. 10-5. Jamal Anderson. Touchdown.
Jamal Anderson accounted for more than half of the Falcons' yardage, securing the sweetest win of the year. In his 3rd season as a Falcon running back, Jamal Anderson boasts the 2nd best rushing average in the NFL. As the Falcons abandon the run-and-shoot offense, Anderson's toughness will be relied upon.
10-5 touchdown, Jamal Anderson.
But with determination and desire every bit the equal of his exceptional talent, Anderson won't disappoint. Already the most impressive young running back in the league, he is among the game's top performers.
Hebert draw play. Anderson closed up the middle, bounces it right, now left. Anderson, touchdown on a tremendous run. Best play of the quarter, handoff Anderson. Anderson breaks a tackle. 10-5 touchdown. Jamal Anderson, a 15-yard touchdown run.
Flanking the fleet-footed Anderson are the solid hands of wide receiver Terrence Mathis. During 3 seasons in Atlanta, Mathis has compiled over 3,000 receiving yards. Coming back from knee surgery last summer only seemed to make Mathis stronger. One of the most productive receivers in the NFL, Mathis is just hitting his stride. But he's only one half of one of the top receiving duos in the NFL. Bert Emanuel is the other.
It is complete at the 4.
A dangerous runner in the open field, Emanuel's progression continues to propel him into the echelon of NFL receivers.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
The remaining piece of the offensive puzzle is in place, and his name is Art Shell.
I think anytime you're putting together an organization, it's important to get people that you know that when you go to battle with them, you can count on them.
Art Shell is a dependable, battle-scarred veteran of the pit. A former head coach of the Oakland Raiders, the new offensive line coach brings his Hall of Fame experience to Atlanta.
Game is coming here.
He always had them prepared. They were always tough. They were always ready to play. You like to have a coach that brings that toughness to the table, and then with that, to have had the experience of being a head coach. He's such a class person.
Only the working class are allowed on the Falcons' offensive line. A solid returning core of hard-nosed veterans include Bob Whitfield, Antone Davis, Robbie Tobeck, Roman Fortin, and Gene Williams. With these players, Art Shell has a lot to look forward to, and so does Jamal Anderson, as the offensive line paves the way for the '97 season.
10-5.
The fierce blocking also provided the protection needed to rank the Falcons' passing attack as 7th in the NFL.
Rolling right to throw Hebert, right side of the end zone. Touchdown! Robbie Tobick, the tight end.
Week 12 brought Cajun cuisine home to the Dome as the Saints marched into town with a look of desperation. The Saints turned the ball over on each of their first 3 possessions. Atlanta had no trouble converting Saints turnovers to Falcon touchdowns.
Hebert behind center, Roman Fortin with the ball. Here's the pass rush into the right corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Eric Metcalf. They're set at the line of scrimmage. Here's a snap. Ball's down. Kick is up. Has plenty of leg. It is.
Despite Morton Anderson's insurance points, the Saints' prayers were almost answered. Saints fullback Lorenzo Neal hauled in a 19-yard pass for the conversion, pulling New Orleans into striking distance.
Touchdown, Lorenzo Neal.
The roller coaster ride of a game was brought to a screeching halt as the Atlanta Falcons defense turned it up a notch.
It is Atlanta ball, first down goal at the 5 of New Orleans. Hebert avoids a sack, rifles it into the end zone for the touchdown to Terrence Mathis.
As the offense rolled, the Falcon defense rocked. The Atlanta Falcons defense recorded 2 interceptions and held the Saints to 34 rushing yards, resulting in the 2nd win of the season and the 6th straight home victory against divisional opponents. And in 1997, the defense looks to get even stronger behind a new defensive staff.
If I could get Rich Brooks to be a part, of my staff, that excited me. And when it worked out, I feel like, it's like a number 1 draft choice.
Rich Brooks is in fact the number 1 choice to take on the defensive coordinating position for the Falcons.
He realizes it's a challenge. He knows that this is something that is going to take a lot of hard work to get it turned around, and he's ready to roll up his sleeves and get the job done.
Big time football, baby. Let him in. Yeah! Woo! That's what we needed, Jim. Yes! Love it, man. That's the way you got to win.
No one knows how to get the job done on defense better than 3-time Pro Bowler Jesse Tuggle. The Hammer led the Falcons in tackles for the 8th straight year and is an unrelenting force that cannot be contained. The intensity and fire that only Tuggle has leads the Falcon defense on a relentless journey for destruction. Destruction comes easy when you're a 5-time Pro Bowl linebacker like Cornelius Bennett. The indomitable Bennett spent his first year in Atlanta recording 87 tackles. One of the premier linebackers in the NFL, his versatility and superior athletic ability enable him to stop the run or cover a receiver. He's able to step up in key situations and make the big play. Of course, big plays are made by big men, and number 90, Chuck Smith, is one of the biggest. Smith's relentless pursuit of quarterbacks makes harassment his middle name. Unafraid to line up against anyone, Smith is unyielding and unforgiving, while Travis Hall is undaunted in his pursuit of perfection and opponents. In his 2nd NFL season, the hard-working Hall forged his way into the Falcon lineup. A commanding presence on the defensive front, Hall ranks him on the top of the Falcon defensive charts. With a hard-hitting, aggressive style of play, Devin Bush doesn't apologize for his youth. He punishes you with it. With his strength, agility, and versatility, Bush is a legitimate defensive force. Clay Matthews has played more games than any other linebacker in NFL history.
Clay is amazing. You know, it's just amazing to me to be able to last this many years. Yeah, we all look up to Clay. Anybody that can last that long and play at such a high level, you have to have respect for.
In 1996, at 40 years old, Clay went down in the books as the oldest active player in the NFL. The kind of respect that Clay Matthews demands can only be earned through time and toil. After what can only be called an extraordinary 19-year career, Clay has amassed 1,659 career tackles and has been voted to 5 Pro Bowls.
Sack attempt, the ball is stripped loose. It's picked up by Clay Matthews. The 35 at the 40, the NFL's oldest player at the 50, at the 40, at the 35. He's still on his feet, 30, begging for somebody to tackle him. And now he's down to the 10-yard line. What a great play by the 40-year-old, 19-year veteran.
The reward was in playing the game, not the compensation I got from it, not from any trophies, any awards, any accolades. The reward was the actual event, the moment of playing the game.
Clay's career has rewarded not only himself, but the fans and the sport.
I don't think they'll ever make another one like him.
As the 96 season was winding to a close, the Falcons faced the Saints for the second time in 4 weeks. Atlanta wasted no time leaning on the gas as the Falcons turned it up a notch.
Mathis in motion left to right. Hebert, Ironhead right up the middle. Touchdown, Atlanta.
A sweet season sweep of the Saints was getting closer.
Some blocking, 10, 5, Jamal Anderson, touchdown! Ironhead, play fake, toss into the end zone, touchdown to Mitch Lyons, the tight end. Hebert looks left, throws a slant over the middle for the touchdown. Eric Metcalf.
The punishing Falcon defense was merciless, refusing to give the Saints even a glimmer of hope.
Hebert looks to the left to throw, doesn't find anybody, now back to the right, holds it into the back of the end zone. Touchdown to Bert Emanuel.
The scoring frenzy continued as kicker Morton Anderson added a total of 7 points of his own to the final tally. Morton Anderson is no stranger to adding points to the scoreboard.
Kick is up, has plenty of leg, it is good.
As the NFL's premier kicker and a 7-time Pro Bowler, he has scored in 206 consecutive games, booted 23 game winners, and has over 1,500 career points. But if the ball is in the air and Anderson isn't responsible for putting it there, then punter Dan Straczynski is. With over 20,000 career yards and 57 games without a block, he's rewriting record books. Last season, Straczynski ranked second in the NFL in fair catches and pooched 22 punts inside the 20-yard line.
You have the ability to turn this thing around awful quick with free agency and the draft.
The Atlanta Falcons are now on the clock.
With 8 overall picks in the 97 draft, the Falcons figure to get plenty of help for next season.
First pick in the draft, second pick in the draft, third pick in the first round. With the 11th pick in the first round, the Atlanta Falcons select Michael Booker, defensive back from Nebraska.
But there's no question that the return of former #1 pick Shannon Brown will pay dividends immediately. So too will the acquisition of quarterback Chris Chandler, whose durability and poise will allow him to immediately step into the starting role.
Goes back, throws down the right sideline, man open. It is complete at the 10, 5, touchdown!
And once again, the kid makes a huge play.
Back to throw. He throws left, and he's all alone! And Chandler will loft the ball to the end zone, right side. Hey, touchdown!
On the other side of the ball, Atlanta has bolstered its defense with the addition of quarterback Ray Buchanan, who, like all great players, makes it look easy.
That was too easy, man. Too damn easy.
The Atlanta Falcons are marching into a new era. After enduring the trials of the 1996 season, the Falcons are strengthened. They are running towards the future, looking ahead to victory. Atlanta eyes a bright future as Dan Reeves' vision becomes clear.
My vision is to make this a franchise that is not just competitive in 1997, but it's going to get better in 1998, it's going to be better in 1999, to build for the future.
And building a future starts by making every play count, prizing every yard and reaching every fan.
When you as a fan walk through that door, this is something that you're a part of, and by being a part of it, it's got to be exciting, and we want that place to be rocking.
Rocking opponents is the Falcons' goal, and the future is at hand.
Holy mackerel, no way to stop it. Falcons are on it. What a grand, baby. Wow, Falcons football gets Atlanta ball. Looks over the middle, now goes right and deep. His man is down there. It is complete at the 4 on an incredible diving catch. Keep the ball, baby. Oh, yeah.
The Atlanta Falcons are prepared for victory and will stop at nothing to defend their right to it.
Handoff Anderson breaks out of the tackle and gets it into the end zone. Touchdown, Jamal Anderson.
You have a vision, you have a dream to compete and be the best team in all of pro football. Regardless of what the situation is, that this team's never going to give up.
A desire for success is the first step to becoming a champion.
That's the vision that I have, that this is going to be a tough, hard-nosed team, that we're going to play, and we're going to play for 60 minutes regardless of what the situation is, regardless of what the score is. This is a team that you can be proud of.
And pride is what endures as the determination of a coach and the belief of a team power the Falcons toward their vision, a winning vision.
New Edge Pro Gel presents the Atlanta Falcons Ultimate Performance of 1996. The highlight of the Atlanta Falcons season came in Week 10 against division champion Carolina. Running back Jamal Anderson powered his way for the score, capping off a 100-yard afternoon. The Falcons' other touchdown came in the fourth quarter when quarterback Bobby Hebert found wideout J.J. Burton, who snuck into the end zone from 15 yards out, giving Atlanta the 20-17 victory.